Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Fruit markets, Flutter apps inside. Today need to see this here the login flow. Inside we need to starting here the admin designs we need to create here. First of all, we need to set this here the login flow and we need to create here the admin main tab view screens we need to develop here. Now we need to create here the screen inside the new folders and to give this here the name admin like here, and we need to create here the new files. So need to write down here the admin underscore main tab view screen dots like this. Create here the stateful widgets. We need to copy this here. This tab is good. Now need to copy and to paste this here, and now need to change here the name admin tab view screen like here. Now need to save here and we need to set this here. Now we need to go inside here the logins, mobile login screen like here, and we need to creating here the after the OTP screens. Now need to go here the definitions and we need to check this here the response. First of all, set here if conditions. If request object dot value payloads maybe need to save inside one variables is good way. Now need to user objects. We need to go inside here the login screens and we need to first of all the save this here service calls dot user object is equal to need to give this here this value past years as need to give this here the map optionals like here's, and we need to set this object here's like here's. Now need to set here the user types is equal to need to set this here the service object service calls user object, and we need to set this here the key dots. So need to write down here the user type maybe not declared here. Now need to declare here first of all, copy and paste user type, and also need to write down here the user underscore type, and we need to save this here this file set here as integers. So need to declare here int set by default. So need to set here the user type as a one. So need to configures and we need to save here. Now we need to check here the user types equal to once, else if maybe we need to set here the three, and else if parts we need to for the delivery boy set here the conditions, and else parts we need to always logins as a regular we need to set here. Now remove these here no needs. Now need to clean here first of all. Now need to creating here for admin screen. So need to configure here. This is for the write down here the owner app means here the admin is told admin, and here this conditions we need to put for here the delivery boy parts flow need to call here. Need to write down here the delivery boy app, and last one is end user app like here's means here the user apps like this at here. If here the user apps, then to write down here the navigators, need to call here the navigators, maybe typo here, dot post remove untils, need to give this here the context. Now need to set here the new routes, need to give this here the materials page routes, and we need to set this here the context, and we need to set here the main tab view, not main, because this is the admin tab view screens, and here predicted inside we need to give this here the set here return true route and semicolons. Like this need to calls here and to set here the end user, not end user, need to do this for admin here, and if here the end users, then look like this sets here this screen. Main debut screen, and now need to save yours. Like we need to configure for the page routes, we need to configure same as now. We need to copy this code of line of codes, and we need to go inside here the main dot dots, and also need to write down here the after the play screens opening here, and we need to loads inside, we need to write down here the logics, internal logics we need to set here, paste this here like this data. We need to check here if screen to write down here the if dot context, maybe ud dot, need to go inside here the common globes, and we need to find out here the name of globes dots, need to call here ud value bools, give this here the key dot globes dots user logins, gets here the true, else but not true, then we need to context push here the like this screen, and if here the logins, then we need to go this follow this flow, import this here the service calls, need to get here the globe dots udval, and we need to give this here the key names globes dots, and to give this here user payloads like this configures for this data, and also import this here this screen. Now we need to not configure here the delivery boys, because we need to not making here the screens, maybe we need to make here for the not crash, that's why I need to create here the new folders delivery boy like here, and now need to create here the new files, and to write down here the delivery boy main tab view screen dot dots like this, write down here, need to copy this codes and to paste this here. Now need to change this screen delivery boy tabs. Now need to save here and make sure so need to go inside logins and we need to copy here. Need to paste this here and we need to set this here the materials. Use this here the delivery boy main tab screens. Again, so need to copy line of this code and we need to go inside here the play screen like here's and we need to set like this here the codes import this here's delivery boy logins. Now need to save here's and we need to set this routes here's. Like we need to set here the login flow and we need to configurations are the done here. Now we need to restart these apps and we need to check this here the which flow need to go here. And now like this opening this here, this is the opens here the admins users. That's why I need to show like this here. Now need to change inside the admin tabs. We need to changing here. Opening here now we need to set here first of all the titles as a dashboard. None after my order and items and went to my accounts. Like this sets here the naming configurations we need to change for the screen's UI. We need to set here like here. Maybe change here. Need to check this here the user type. Go inside the play screen. Set your breakpoint. Start this. You need to forget years. That's why remove years. You need to get here the user type once because due to different users. That's why user logins are the years. Set years. Now need to go here the logouts. Need to write down here the internal logics for the logouts for the setting screens. Need to write here first of all account setting. My account tab and we need to find out here the order 8. Set here the conditions case equal to 8 and we need to set here the break. We need to set here the service call dots. We need to call this here the user objects. We need to set here the blank. Then service call dot user type need to set here 0 and also need to write down here the globes and we need to ud dot remove. We need to call this here the globes dot user payloads and globes dots ud remove globes dots user logins like this sets here and then after so need to call this here the against login screens. No need to go inside here the otp screens and to copy this line of codes and we need to go against here the my account tabs and we need to paste this code here and we need to write down here the login screens set here's like these conditions we need to write here's now need to set here's and I'm opening this here the screens and like this sets here. Now we need to open here the again tense and admin logins. We need to write down here the OTP. We need to check inside the database and we need to set here the OTP and opening this here the UI. Dashboards look like this here the show for this years. And now we need to change this here the UI. Tomorrow we need to making start here the designs for the admins apps need to started here. So if you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.